find all my limits. I'ma put everything in it. I'm in this life to win it, and this is just the beginning. Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? I'll fight till I collapse.
Once again unboxing out to the red corner. Please put your hands together for Ryan Powell. And his opponent across the ring boxing out to the blue corner, Joe Lohrenz.
3 2-minute rounds of boxing. Ryan Powell in the red corner, Joe Lohrenz in the blue, all black, no trim there for Lohrenz. Final checks from Spencer. They touch gloves, slightly taller of the two. You can see Ryan Powell in the red corner. White trim to those blue shorts. Fantastic venue, the Meca,
for round 1
for the boxing here. So Powell leads with the jab. Looks for it again. Lohrenz light on his feet as he steps away. Again, Powell probing with that jab. Lohrenz waits, skirting the ring apron there, having a good look at his opponent, who's going just out of range at the moment. Comes in with that little corkscrew left, Lohrenz, when he finally commits to his punch. Steps away again, light on his toes, good movement. Cage opening to about 3 compared to the fireworks about 2 open with. These two measured start, having a good look at each other. Left right coming in from Powell, but Lohrenz slips it nicely. Again, little feints here from Lohrenz, doubles up his own jab. Powell looks for the straight right, but just out of range again. Measured start from both young boxers. Double jab, there's the first big right attempt from Lohrenz. Powell saw it coming. Spence breaks them. Jab again from Powell. Lohrenz pushing forward with that jab. When he does, he drops his right hand right down. If Powell was to stand his ground for that jab, he's there to be hit, but at the moment neither man really been caught cleanly. So 1 round down and very little between them, because neither man really was tested in that opener. I think both men, it'll benefit them to take that one little half step to step in to get that range. It's a range problem at the moment, which I'm sure will be sorted here in the second.
Seconds out for round 2.
So 2 of 3. And again, Powell leads with that stiff jab. Looks to double it up and throw the right. Overhand right. Reply from Lohrenz. Looks for the little left hook. And already a busier start to the second. I said they had a good look at each other in the first. Translating that into more work right now here in the second. Double jab, bolo right. Just clips Powell there from Lohrenz, who ducks slow and comes back up. Oh, and Powell pushes his head into him when he does that. That overhand right, and then the lefts land for Lohrenz. Now he does bring his head in when he leans forward when he throws those hooking punches, but the right and the left just beginning to land now for the shorter man in the blue corner. That looping big right, it's telegraphed really. It's not a straight punch. And Powell not happy, they're looking to push him away, but again, as you can see, he comes in, he ducks low, and now the little shoulder there from Powell, and Lohrenz is complaining. That's frustration from Powell, the way that Lohrenz comes in low, just like that, very low. When you hear someone shout to Powell the uppercut, as he comes in low like that, bring it from the body up. But it's Lohrenz that's beginning to throw the big bombs. They're not landing cleanly. Powell steps away. There's that looping right again, and it just clips the top of the head of Powell. But it has disrupted his rhythm. Looks for his own short right. And then that stiff jab as Lohrenz comes in. He's got to catch Lohrenz on the way in, back him up, then do his own work. And as I said, Lohrenz comes in very low indeed and then comes back up.
Time.
It's that roll and throw, but he does duck low before he comes right back up. So you work the body, you throw your punches to the body, and there's a good chance you'll catch the head. As it is, still not a great deal in it. A big third round from either man could really do this.
Seconds out for the third and final round.
So third and final round. And there's those looping punches from that roll and throw style of Lohrenz. Powell looking to keep that distance and that range. Oh, big haymaker. And then a little click from Powell. Lohrenz is complaining there, but until the referee tells you to stop, he was the one that missed with the big haymaker and spun round. You've got to defend yourself at all times. And then again, that big right. The shorter left is actually more efficient, and that lands as well. So Powell on his bike looking for the moment. When he throws the jab, Lohrenz slips it. Just out of range with that big right. Looks to duck again and then throw the left. Powell pushes him away. And really, Powell should know by now what Lohrenz is doing. He ducks in low, comes up with a big overhand right. As soon as he sees that little movement, you can adjust. But he's letting Lohrenz come in just like that. That's when you need to adjust. You know what's coming. Not been the cleanest of bouts this in terms of technique, bit scrappy. The styles haven't really complemented each other. That's boxing. Styles makes bouts, and these two have found it awkward to box each other. So those long looping punches of Lohrenz have disrupted Powell's rhythm.
Last 10 seconds.
And it has been Lohrenz pushing forward, and he has had success with that short left, but it's not been a pretty bout, as they say, to watch in terms of technique. Has been full-blooded. Full of sportsmanship at the end. Powell, for me, the cleaner boxer, but Lohrenz did work throughout the full 3 rounds. Let's see which way the judges go, for the cleaner technique of Powell or the non-stop work rate of Lohrenz. That's what this comes down
Before
to.
we announce the winner, let's have a round of applause for Ryan and for Joe.
All sporting now, it's over.
After 3 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecard, and we do have a winner by way of split decision.
Split.
Your winner boxing out of the red corner.
They've gone for the boxer. They've gone for the technique of Ryan Powell over the work rate of Joe Lohrenz.
A massive shout out to Joe Lohrenz, who is also 16 years old, taking part this evening. Let's have a massive round of applause for Joe, please. Now Ryan, just before you head off, we'll just have a quick chat. How do you feel that one went?
Yeah, fair. Good fight. Yeah.
Happy with the decision. Do you think that you've done enough in that fight to
We were mate, so
say,
I think it was 50-50 to be fair, so however they see it, it happens, isn't it?
so you're happy with the outcome? Anything that you want to go on to next?
Next fight. Tight maybe end of the year, see what happens.
Good man, ladies and gents, once more let's have a round of applause for Ryan Powell.